So I'm out here with Storm Chaser Caleb, and we are filming these. We are here in Hurricane Idalia. We're getting likely gusts over 50 if you look at the trees there. A very strong squall with a lot of embedded water spouts and severe cells is rotating into St. Petersburg, Florida. And we are seeing those wind gusts easily in the tropical storm range currently, as you can see. And that's going to continue. These gusts are going to get a lot stronger with some of these nastier cells. They're going to mix down some of the very strong winds at 4,000 feet. So yeah, I gust to hurricane force easily with some of these severe cells as they come through over the next couple of hours. Right, look at that. Look at the palm trees go. This is some really good stuff. Anything new on the Yale blog or anything like that?
Not really. Just there, you know, one of the meteorologists said just a caution of the track. You know, like not to focus on short-term track. That ultimately it.
Got you. Yeah,
you
use the overall.
Overall, it's still in the north. It's mostly a north-northeast motion.
Yeah, which is, yep.
Yeah.
That's going to bring that whole line of severe thunderstorms our way.
Oh, yeah.
North-northeast wells. We're in for a wild night.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Look at the palm trees. Look at those ones in the distance. Like they're just like, that is just wild.
Right. Yep.
I mean, we're getting a real hurricane around here tonight.
Yeah, so the wind speeds are right, and the barometric pressure. Yeah, so my thing is correct. It did show. I did get like a 25 when I was out there. Yeah, that was sustained. So we're getting there.
And we're.
I guess the worst of it's going to be overnight.
Oh yeah, that's where we're going to challenge or break the storm surge record in St. Pete of 4 feet. We're likely to break that tonight with the Hurricane Center forecasting 6 feet of storm surge. So we will see.
Yeah. Ooh, boy. So yeah, there's some stuff to the south of us that's going to be rotating up around us.
I suspect at least one of those will produce a tornado warning.
Oh yeah.
There are numerous. I counted probably 5 or 6 water spouts on velocity radar there, so that's going to be a real tornado outbreak. But I suspect the tornadoes are going to kind of mesh with some of these straight line winds, so it's just going to be like you're going to have sustained winds like now we're having in the tropical storm range, and then you're probably going to get these wild gusts up to hurricane force, sudden gusts.
Definitely waiting for these guys here.
Oh yeah,
rotate
look
up
at that
in
radar.
there.
Look
So
at that radar.
Yeah, so once that
Definite tornado signatures over the water, and that is going to move and train over our area. You can see that. Storm Chaser Caleb here with the Radar Scope Pro. Yep, that's coming in fast. I mean, that's not even an hour away. That's 30 minutes away.
Yeah, let's take a look at the velocities there and see what we got. Whew. Yeah, definitely some.
Oh, wow.
Some velocities down here.
You can use the little identifier tool to see, like, there's a way to. It was at the top of my screen. It's like when it shows the options for distance calculation or stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's that target tool. Use that target tool, and it'll give you the specific velocities.
Right there.
No, this one, the one to the left.
The one to the left. Oh.
Yep. I guess you could.
Oh.
Yeah, it can give you specific velocities depending on where you. Huh.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so you can see
it,
some of the specific velocities and how fast some of those are moving.
Yeah, I had it up there. It would give the. Let me see if I can change the view here. Maybe not that one. Go back to reflectivity. Because
look, those are some gnarly cells. Wow. Look at those hook echoes. Like, look at those. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tornadic hook echoes. This is incredible. Yep. This is incredible. I don't think I've ever seen a water spout outbreak like this in my life. This is incredible.
Yeah, they're individual discrete cells too, so that means they're definitely not combined there. Let me see if I can change another view here. Try this again. Try to see if I can get the time on these things. on these babies.
Yeah, my guess, just looking at it, I'd say about 30 minutes. Because if they're moving at 42 knots,
Yeah.
and they're 20 miles away, 20 knots away, 20 nautical miles away,
Yeah.
that's 30 minutes. I suspect they're actually moving faster. I suspect they're moving at close to 60 knots. So I suspect they'll be here in then half that time. Well, not half that time, but 3/2 times that amount. So, and then you reduce. So instead of 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
Right.
I know my math was kind of funky there, but look at all those couplets. That is just, this would be a heck of a severe weather outbreak if this were during the spring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we had that many severe cells. March 2011, we had a situation like that with that many severe cells.
Yeah.
You know, hurricanes, they got the whole package. They got the tornado outbreaks, they got the strong winds, the surge, the heavy flooding rain. You know, you're getting the whole package here tonight here in St. Petersburg.
Yep, there we are up there. Let's zoom in on these. There we go. Just a tilt here. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, one down there.
And I'm telling you, you see those palm trees? They're gonna go horizontal. They're gonna go horizontal when those cells start rotating in, because those are some very strong winds on velocity signature showing up there, well into severe criteria of 60 miles per hour plus.
Well-defined eye.
Yeah, very, very powerful. Undergoing an eye wall replacement cycle, it appears.
Yeah.
From the.
From that.
You know what that's going to do? That's going to expand the wind field.
We're
We're going to have a longer duration of stronger winds because of that eye wall. Just like Hurricane Ian. Hurricane Ian had the same eye wall replacement cycle a year ago here in Southwest Florida.
Southwest Florida, yeah.
This is, look at that. There it goes. You hear that? You can hear it coming. You can hear the wind coming.
Yep, the winds are definitely picking up here. And see if I can redo this again.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. You feel free to look at whatever you want. I'm mainly just focusing on the trees from this point for the next few minutes. But yeah, those are some gnarly cells, I tell you. Those are some, even if we don't get any tornadoes that directly move over our location, these thunderstorm cells are producing winds over 60 miles per hour in accordance with severe thunderstorm criteria in this squall line. And there appear to be multiple severe thunderstorms training as this line comes in. So it's going to be quite a squall. I'm going to probably go out to the water in a little bit and get some wicked views. We'll see.
Yeah.
Right now I'm enjoying this, but maybe in about 20, 30 minutes.
20, 30 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to probably go chill in my car here and cool off a little bit. Or not cool off, warm up a little bit because it's kind of cold.
Yeah. And if you want, you can take your car to that part of the parking lot and you can capture the tall, the view from there. It's up to you. Whatever floats your boats in terms of what's impressing you. Palm frond just flew off that middle palm tree and just went sailing horizontal. So yeah, there's going to be some power outages as this line of severe thunderstorms come in. I suspect we're not going to have these lights here. They're going to get knocked out.
Knocked out, yeah.
Yeah, and we're probably going to see some transformers go.
Oh yeah.
That's what we had during Ian. That's what we had during Irma. And all right, good luck, my brother.
Okay, yeah. I'm just going to be in a car. So,
Yeah. I'll be right here, and you get ready for a heck of a show.
Oh yeah, this is going to be great, man.
Storm Chaser Caleb.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Storm Chaser Caleb. Us folks have lived here in Tampa Bay all our life, and we really love to track and to observe and study these tropical cyclones.
Yes, absolutely. All of them are very unique in their own way, and this one's probably headed for unfortunately some damage and destruction in other parts of the state.
Oh yeah, the Big Bend of Florida around Apalachicola Bay is going to have
out to those folks up there
catastrophic damage. Yeah, absolutely. Our prayers and our hearts go out.
We're always here to help support and come together as united as one, and so we'll work together and we'd be right back up and running. But for the time being, I enjoy this show because this is a meteorological spectacle that we rarely see here in the Tampa Bay area. And as Navid said, we're going to see the storm surge, the water level's going to rise here in St. Petersburg, And
Those are
that's
gusts
headed
over
for-
60 right there
Yeah.
just now. That was a
we're
gust over
eas-
60.
And we're easily gonna, see record water levels as the center moves north of the area and brings in the wind direction changes around, and we get that onshore flow.
The big gusts coming in as that line of severe cells comes
Yep.
in.
Let's see what it looking like right now.
And I expect
yeah.
we're going to have a lot of lightning strikes with this too.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, there it goes.
Yep. Boom.
Wow.
We're going to have a lot of lightning strikes. When you have an intensifying hurricane, it produces a lot of lightning.
Yep.
And unfortunately, for many folks, this is undergoing rapid intensification.
Look at all these discrete cells
Wow.
right there. I mean, they're just
That is.
lined up.
We are in for some very, very wild weather over the next few hours.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I mean, this is, I have never seen a severe outbreak in my life like what we are seeing in this line.
There it goes.
There come the really strong gusts. Those are some really big gusts. Stay strong, Florida, and stay strong, St. Petersburg. Safety first. Don't try this at home unless you know how to do it in a safe and calculated way and have multiple escape routes. But I've been doing this my whole life, so we are going to see the footage here of these very powerful severe thunderstorms associated with Hurricane Idalia in this feeder band, this squall line that is moving across Tampa Bay. You can see the palm trees really getting a workout. I mean, these palm trees have waited their whole life for something like this. Show the world how strong they are, how flexible they are in a hurricane.
I'm gonna show you the video I took over there when I was at the pier.
Oh yeah? Oh, I bet the pier was wild. You got some really crashing waves over there.
Dude, look at that.
Wow.
It's going over the seawall there. It's crashing over.
Were there other people on the pier?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there was a good amount. They were just observing.
We have a pretty good number of storm chasers down
So I
here.
was
in Tampa
had my
Bay.
brother, film me out a little bit, and yeah, it was kicking up.
Yeah, we're gonna have a wild ride out here. Storm chaser Caleb is here for this wild ride. I mean, we've had a storm surge warning every year for the last 4 years.
Yeah, you see that? Look at that. Look at that.
We are definitely in an active phase of tropical cyclone landfalls in our region of Florida. There you go. You're out there getting those wild waves and wind, and
That was earlier today.
now we are observing the current squall line of severe cells bringing really strong winds as they come into Tampa Bay. And the lightning I expect to increase as well as the squall line gets closer to us. I can have the window open here because the tree that's to my left kind of insulates me from some of the heavy raindrops. So
Yeah.
I picked this spot and try to get a good view of the trees swaying in the wind, and it's a good spot down here just north of Vinoy Park in downtown St. Pete on Tampa Bay. Look at those palm trees. Look at that.
Going really good. Oh, yep, I see it. I've seen some of these.
Wow. Look at that wind. Look at that wind, brother. Wow. That we are really going to get some big gusts out of this. Absolutely phenomenal power in these hurricanes. And in a few hours when the storm surge starts to come in, we'll get all that filmed for you so you can watch in the comfort and safety of your home or wherever you are what it looks like when you get a major hurricane just off your coast. Look at those low clouds, how fast they're moving. See those low clouds? They're moving very quickly across the sky and in tandem with these bigger gusts of wind. I suspect over the next, between now and 3:30 a.m., I'm going to get a solid 6 hours of video footage here because...
Recon just reported flight level winds of 125 miles per hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're there in major status.
So is that 115 at the surface, I suspect?
Yeah.
Cat 3?
If you,
10% reduction?
Yeah, 10% reduction to
and
it.
Round up?
Would be about, that sounds about right.
So now we're contending with a 115 mile per hour Category 3 hurricane if that's verified.
So folks, we have an intensifying hurricane just offshore here, Tampa Bay and St. Petersburg.
This is wild. I just
say,
like, you know, we had Irma, we had Ian, but those were not in a position to deliver a surge in addition to the wind. Yeah. So this is a first for me, and that's why I think we're going to set all-time records for surge heights over the next 6 hours here in Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, a lot of people are going to have unprecedented flooding in their homes, probably the highest flooding in their homes since the 1921 Tampa Bay hurricane, which brought 10 to 15 feet of water. Fortunately, we're not anticipating that, but 7 feet of surge is no walk in the park either. So it's going to be, you know, they started doing records on recording the surge way after the 1921 hurricane. So that's why the record in St. Pete is only 4 feet in 1985's Hurricane Elena, because they weren't recording them back in 1921 when we had those 15-foot surges. So now, yeah, that 4-foot surge record is going to be very easy to break tonight. You know, over the next 6 hours as we go towards high tide and these winds stretch out of the south and literally just pile water into Tampa Bay. Oh, Caleb, just so you know, they might, if that horn was the park, one of the park rangers, they closed this gate.
Yeah.
So then what I do is I just get out on the street and film from there.
Oh, okay.
But just so you know, we may want to shift our cars to the street.
Okay, I'll keep
and
an
park
eye
on
on
the
that.
street.
Yeah, if they start like coming out.
Because then you'll have to drive over the curb and through the bushes not bushes, but through the grasses.
Oh, okay. And then you said there's a parking lot that you park under too if it gets really,
yeah,
really
if it gets
bad.
really violent. See, this yellow gate over here, they're going to close at some point.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure when, but they're going to close it at some point. That's if the honking noises were in fact the park ranger and not somebody else just,
Right.
you know, greeting a friend and be like, "Hey, what's up, fellow storm chaser?"
All right, let's see some of these storm tracks again. Yeah, some of these are showing 56 knots.
Wow.
That's hurricane force right there, I believe.
We are gonna get some real wind.
And that's coming right up towards us.
What kind of colors are you seeing on velocity radar? Those dark blue, that's hurricane force, well over 75.
Yeah, let's look at that again.
Those dark colors, or light colors, I mean.
Yeah, so that's actually the regular velocity there.
There you
Oh,
go,
yeah.
that deep blue.
That deep blue,
Yeah,
yep.
that is, like if you go on the scale on the bottom and see how much that represents, the deep blue.
Yeah, so the deep blue is, the deep blue is a higher velocity.
Probably like, yeah, if you put your finger on it, it'll give you a good ballpark.
Oh, yeah. Just have it. So it looks like about 77.
Yep, hurricane force.
Yeah, I'm seeing 77.
Hurricane force. Very.
In those.
Yep.
In those lighter blue shadings.
Yep.
Yeah.
With this storm rapidly intensifying, that is
Woo! Yeah,
what
that was a good one. That was a good one.
what we expect.
Yep. That's a great one.
Yeah, we're gonna see some violent gusts. The one thing I'll say, Caleb, watch out for that tree that's to my left.
Yeah.
That in the past, this misbehaved a little bit during Ian.
Oh,
Except
okay.
the wind was out of the other direction, so I didn't have to worry. But
Right.
I'm keeping a wary eye on this tree, and then the tree that's near your car, Caleb. Just so you know, that could fall on your car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just wanted to let you know. I don't want you to, have no working car for several weeks because of a miscalculation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always got to be wary of. Wow, look at this wind.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely. I'm gonna check in my brother and my mom. Looks like a officer might be pulling up there. Let's see. If he
Yeah.
pulls in. I don't think he's gonna.
No, they're just doing their rounds.
Yeah. All right,
At this point, they don't want to get their uniforms wet, so they're not going to come out. You know what I mean? I mean, think about it. If you were a cop and you saw some people getting soaked, you'd be like, "You do you, baby." You know what I mean?
Right. All right, let me go see how my brother's doing. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. And also, yeah, move your car because if that tree goes, that's going to screw
Yeah,
your
I'm gonna
car
move
up.
my car probably over there.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Thank you.
I don't actually think they're closing the gate, so you could actually probably just move it to that side of the parking lot right there, just across from me, in front of me. I don't think you have to move it to the road. Here come the really strong gusts.